So hi everyone, my name's Louise and I'm part of the leadership team at CBC. And lots of you might have heard that this week we're doing something really exciting. We're beginning an Alpha course online, and that's happening on Tuesday the 16th at 8 o'clock. But we thought it would be really good to hear from someone that's actually done Alpha and give you some understanding of what it's about and what it's like. So I'm really pleased to be able to welcome Poppy. Hi Poppy, it's good to have you here today. Thanks for joining us, and we're really looking forward to hearing what you've got to tell us about Alpha. So what brought you to Alpha in the first place?
Well, it was actually an unplanned sort of thing that, I bumped into a friend that I'd seen regularly at Acorns.
Yeah.
And we were in the co-op, and it was Wednesday morning, and I was picking up a couple of things before dashing over to Wellspring.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, what are you up to?" And I said, "Oh, I'm going to Wellspring." And she asked a bit about that, and she said, "Oh, well, I might come along." And and she came to Wellspring, and she basically arrived before I did. And I think one of the ladies there mentioned that an Alpha course was starting upstairs that morning.
Right.
And so she kind of accidentally went to Alpha. And,
Fantastic.
and I thought, oh, I'll go and sit up with her. She might, feel more comfortable. She might, have a familiar face.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was brilliant.
Yeah. So it's kind of a bit of an accident, and also a link to a friend, really, that was the starting point for you. Definitely. It's always fascinating finding out what brings people to Alpha, because there's lots of different reasons, and coming with a friend is a really good one. Yeah. So if people are listening in, if that's something that's good for you, do sign up with a friend, because that will be absolutely fine. Yeah. For those of you that don't know what Alpha is about, just to explain to you, it's a course that's been developed nationally. In fact, they've done it across the world. Thousands of people have been through the course, been really positive about it. And it's a bit like Poppy was explaining. It's just a safe place, a group, maybe meeting new people, making new friends, an opportunity to ask questions about faith and some of the deep things of life, and just to explore what the Christian faith is all about. And it's just a really good, fun thing to do. I've done it before, and I've really enjoyed it. But it'd be really good to know what you thought about it, Poppy. What was your experience of Alpha?
I think initially I just, I found it really relaxed and very chilled out. We were all sat on sofas, delicious cakes on offer.
Yeah, nice.
They go to that. Tea and coffee, and just, friendly faces. And how it sort of started is there was a leader or couple. Well, we're all kind of equal. It didn't feel like a leader as such, but there was a group of us, and guided by one person, and she would sort of put on a video. Really, good quality, fun, engaging videos. So the couple that guide you through Alpha and the videos, they take you to Jerusalem, and you can. I've never been, so it was amazing actually seeing where Jesus walked. And it made Jesus feel more like, he was a real person, like us. It was just really nice. It was really, really nice, and I looked forward to the next session. It really didn't feel like, I'm doing this course. It was enjoyable, really enjoyable, and
It sounds like it was really engaging and relevant, and all those sorts of things that made you want to keep listening in and being part of that group each week as well. And I know for lots of people, Alpha can be a really significant part of their faith journey and makes a big impact on their faith. I know for myself, I've done it several times, and each time I've just been challenged and met God in a fresh way. So how about you? What did it mean from you from a sort of faith journey point of view?
Yeah, so for me, when I first became Christian, I remember going to a church service, and the worship music just brought me to tears. It was almost instant. I knew that God was real, but it became, you know, a deeper thing, you know, just his presence. And the emotional, quite an emotional person, you can probably tell from all the hand waving. But Alpha made it more real in my head. So it was things like so every week there's a different topic. One of the topics was more about the theory and the history.
Yeah.
And it was the fact that there are 5,000 manuscripts of the New Testament that non-Christian historians at the time recorded Jesus's life. You know, he was known about and talked about, and it's just that, you know, it just made me feel like, oh, he's so real. You know, I came home and I forced my husband. I said, you've got to watch this Alpha video that I watched today, and I found it on the internet and made him sit down. And you know, it was just it's just like a really refreshing new outpouring of faith. You know, just cemented it in my
fantastic
head, as well as in my heart. So it was you know, it was brilliant.
That's wonderful. It's a fantastic testimony of it really making an impact on your journey, and as you grow in faith, and the difference that it's made. And I know lots of people can share similar stories of being involved in Alpha and what that's been like. So thanks so much for sharing your experiences with us, Poppy. That's been brilliant.
You're welcome.
It's brilliant. Thank you. And I would really like to encourage some of you out there that if this is what you're looking for, if you've got questions, if you want to find out more, if you want to discuss in a sort of safe place with other people, just exploring things of faith, then Alpha is a fantastic place to start. And we, both of us, I think, would really recommend it as something to do. So if you want to join up for this Tuesday, we'd love to have you. You'd be very welcome. You can do that through the church website. There's a place there that you can sign up for Tuesday. But thanks again, Poppy, for sharing with us. Great, and thank you very much. Bye, everybody.